On the morning of February 7th, 2018, a chaotic and violent scene was unfolding for members of PBSO's street crime unit and motorists on I-95.
I've had some crazy things in my career, but this was probably the craziest for sure.
Deputies Connor Haw and Martin Garreau were dispatched to a call on a man who had just shot a woman in the head, put her body in his car, and began speeding south in the northbound lane of I-95. Deputy Joshua Plant responded separately.
So I immediately hightailed it to 95, and then as I'm coming over the bridge, that's when the vehicle crashed head-on into oncoming traffic. It looked like a war zone on 95. It's just vehicles everywhere, tires rolling.
As the deputies pulled up, they saw the suspect's car with airbags deployed after hitting multiple cars and a state trooper walking up to the vehicle. The trooper deployed his taser through the passenger window.
He was actually getting tased at that time, but it didn't take effect. You could see he was kind of pulling the prongs out.
The suspect was still alert, conscious, and extremely dangerous. Deputies Haw, Garreau, and Plant backed up the trooper and gave commands for the suspect to show his hands, but the man, blamed for 2 other shootings in the previous 24 hours, ignored them.
And he didn't say a word, but he basically told me without saying it that I'm about to do something really, really stupid. And I just looked at him and I said, don't do it.
At that point, he kind of looked at me. He leaned back, and then that's when I could see like the handle of the gun, so that as soon as he went to go grab it, then I started shooting.
The suspect was hit twice and was neutralized. Moments later, the vehicle burst into flames, and responding deputies Ian Sowers, Rodney Origine, and Plant assisted in removing the woman and putting the fire out. She was deceased on the scene, along with the male suspect, whose violent rampage was stopped before he could take more victims.
I believe we saved a lot of people's lives that day, for sure.
There's 9 or 10 guys on our units, and everybody had something to do with it, one way or another, you know, because everybody was there really quick, and so we got a bad guy off the street.